Namaste, everybody. Welcome to Satsang today. For those of you who have uh, not attended the Satsang before, I am online on Facebook with the ID Rajee and non-duality. If you are not able to ask question through the Google Plus profile, you can send me a private message on Facebook and send your question or sharing there. Uh, I want to start with the way seeker looks at everything. For the seeker, to be found at the end of the process, end of the technique, end of the journey. And what is right now is not true. So this what is not true right now will convert, will transform into truth. It is not true literally. Symbolically, it may be true. Because the truth is not something present or absent sometime. It is our capacity to see the truth present yet. So any technique or um, teaching, your sadhana basically works on your capacity to see, not on truth. And if you can somehow accept what I'm saying, little bit, then your whole journey becomes very different. Your way of looking at things changes a lot. So rather than seeking, you keep trying to check what is already present. You value more what is present than some distant goal in future, which is not present yet. I welcome all of you very warmly, and I will appreciate if you show your presence to who all are present here, friends. And I will welcome all your questions pertaining to the truth, to your quest for truth. Uh, there, there are different phases a seeker goes through in terms of experiences. First of all, there is a continuous experience of progress, evolution. Like I'm evolving, I'm progressing, and in between there are very strong experiences of positive experiences or negative experiences. And all these experiences continue. And in these experiences, sorry, you will lose your cool. You will get disturbed. The knowledge that you think you thought you had, the clarity seems disappearing. Nothing makes any sense at a time. Here, the only thing that you have, which you can really hold on to, or which is only continuous, is your desire to know the truth, your longing to be free from suffering. That is the only thing you can hold on to. That is the only thing which continues actually with you, because this free, this to be free, is nothing but yourself, truth. Feeling like, it's like it just want to be out of its shell that it is living for so long. So just to value your longing, your desire to be free, free from suffering, free from false darkness, more than anything else. Value this desire and let everything come and go. Everything will change apparently for you. In Zen, they say that before you start meditating, then trees are trees, rivers are rivers, mountains are mountains. When you start meditating, trees are not trees anymore, rivers are not rivers, mountains are not mountains anymore. And once you finish your meditation, again, trees are trees, rivers are rivers, mountains are mountains. So this period in the middle, where nothing seems to be as it actually is, as it actually appeared to you, by the appearing to you before, is a necessary period of some kind of alignment of the whole with. Nothing changes in you, but the tools, the system that you use to perceive everything, to experience anything, to know anything, is going through some fundamental changes, which causes this lack of clarity, darkness, fogginess. Just stay with your desire to know. Everything will be all right. It's not that you can really do anything about what is happening now. You just can either continue uh, uh, feeling disturbed, or you can just stick to your desire. Remind yourself that I yes want to be free. Then this disturbance will continue, but will not disturb you so much. Lourdes, you are here. You are saying, beloved Raji, I am here. Very happy to see Lourdes. Lourdes, if you have any question, please ask. We can connect now, and I can share. I can try to help you. Mila, you are here. Good morning, dear Raji. Mila is here. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, Mila. Very happy to know you are here. A very beautiful thing about truth is that it grows, it becomes more pure, more clean in experience. with each encounter with light, encounter with seeing. Whereas what is not true starts dissolving, disappearing. So if anybody, at any point of time, if you feel I am awakened, totally awakened, and there is no need to meet anybody, which is okay. But if you have any fear of meeting, remember, truth does not have any fear of meeting anything, anybody. Remember this, please. Ah, Jami is here. Dear Raji, I'm very happy to join you in the satsang today. Thank you for your loving support, Jami. Thank you, Jami. Hello. You are here today after a long time. Very soon, um, I pray you all will know that I am yourself. I am not separate. So I'm just helping myself, you know. Thank you, Jami. Here, you are saying hi, dear Raji. Sending lots of love from Thailand. Thank you, Suki. I can kind of smell the ocean in your love. Thank you. Thank you, dear. See you very, very soon. Okay. Lourdes, you are asking. Uh, I have the feeling I always fail. Please help. Thanks. You have the feeling you always fail. But when you are asking this question to me, it doesn't seem that you really believe totally that you fail. Because if you believed totally that you fail, that you would stop giving try, you would stop doing anything actually. But you have not stopped doing anything. You are still talking to me. You are still in this session asking this question. If you really believe that you continuously fail or you will definitely fail, then you will never not try actually. But still, what does it mean? It means some part of yourself believes that I I keep failing. I always fail. But it's only some part of yourself, and the rest of yourself is confident, is knows already that I will succeed. Let both these parts remain as they are. The feeling that I always fail. There are no feelings which are permanent. This is not the nature of life. This is not the nature of feeling. If you don't do anything about any feeling, about a feeling, it will fade out naturally. It will just disappear naturally. It is our effort to fix it which gives longer age. So you are giving it a bonus life when you are doing anything about it, especially trying to solve, trying to remove it. Don't try to remove it. It's a very simple energy moving. It's a very normal emotional energy moving. And by touching it, by trying to remove it, by trying to fix it, trying to understand what is this, you are giving divine, pure, deeper energy to it, which is more powerful than this level of energy of consciousness, and it lives longer actually because of this. So I have a feeling I always fail. Let it be the way it is right now. You don't do anything about it. failing or not failing, having this feeling or not having this feeling. You will not give up, or do you? If you will give up, then life will not give up on you. Again, you will stand up, and again you will start doing something about it. There is no possibility of escaping your freedom. You cannot escape your freedom, howsoever hard you try. All the seekers, in the name of trying to get freedom, they are trying to escape freedom actually, because of the misunderstanding about life, about the way they are. And because of this misunderstanding, they misinterpret all the teachings also. That causes further complexities and experience of suffering. And then they try more harder to quickly get out of this. Rather than jumping here and there, just once and for all, let everything be as it is, all the suffering, all the disturbances, everything. Give up all the ideas of achieving anything. Whatever achievement you may experience will happen in the mind, because achievement is not your nature, is not required. Whatever is possible to be given to you has already been given to you. But in this effort of trying to achieve, you are just keeping yourself away from living it. And when you stop trying to achieve anything, then you let everything be there as it is. Because of the wrong understanding, things have gone a little bit here and there, too much in your mind, emotions everywhere. Let them settle by themselves. You leave everything as it is. And then there is nothing wrong anywhere. The most important thing that I have seen helps in this kind of state lordes is the voice of the Guru. You must hear this voice clearly. Beyond all your fogginess, crossing all the mind and everything. Because this voice can guide you within yourself. You are imagining all this noise that you are facing right now to go to reach to yourself. Whereas this voice can guide you that you are already beyond, already. You don't have to cross all these things. You can leave them as they are, and still you can be supremely happy. You can be very joyously settled within yourself. Only thing is, don't put any conditions, don't have any preferences that I want this, that I want that. I'm feeling, so what? I have a feeling that I'm always feeling. Okay, let it be there. You are not here to achieve anything, remember? You are here to know the truth, meaning to see everything as it already is, so that you can start living the treasures that you have within. So give up the idea of achieving, because it is based on the idea that there is something missing. That is based on the bad experiences that you have in your life. And the bad experiences come out of misunderstanding about life, not having clarity about life. Then it becomes a vicious circle. To break this vicious circle, you must bear the pain of being present in whatever it is, and it all will disappear like smoke. It all will disappear like smoke. Clouds may appear to be very solid and very foggy and very powerful, but they are nothing but water vapors. A little bit of wind, they will disappear. When the life want these clouds not to be here within yourself, a little wind from the life, they will disappear. If they are here within you, there has to be some reason. Let them be there. You don't interfere. You just let go. You just totally let go. Let everything be whatever way it is. Totally stop fighting with anything and everything. I hope, Lourdes, it helps you in some way. Shashikant, you are saying, Hi Rajiji, I am happy to be here. So presents. Pranam. Pranam Shashikant. I'm very happy to know you are here. This presence is all that we need to discover. So live this presence as much as you can. Be more connected and available to this presence, and it will all become clear to you how things are actually, what is what. It is just a matter of being clear about what is what. There is no matter of trying of achieving anything. When a apple, you are a apple, let's say, when a apple tries to achieve that I want to be apple, because it has heard from somewhere that the best thing is to be a apple. So you must be a apple. From some other people, other friends who are not apple yet, maybe, or who are not apple, maybe at all. So now you are trying to be a apple. The harder you try to be apple, the more energy is consumed in this effort of trying to be a apple. And then you will never get any chance to live your apple nature, you know. This exactly can be translated into your Buddha nature. You are trying to achieve your Buddha nature. And in this whole effort, in this whole time when you're trying to achieve this Buddha nature, there is no energy, no time left for you, no space left for you where you can notice and live your Buddha nature, which is already present. Very happy, Sasikan. Thank you for being here. Lourdes, you are saying, I love you, Guruji. Thanks very much. Thank you, Lourdes. Remember, Lourdes, I want to be very honestly, I want to share this. I have been very unfortunate in some way because of my ego that in my seeking period, I never took help from any gurus, not so much. I mean, I never accepted being a disciple, you know. So I never accepted them as gurus. I just took their help and continued my journey, and which wasted my so many years. I had to face so much suffering, so many things that happened. It was like this. It was supposed to be like this. That's why it happened. But I learned a lesson there that it is much easier for a true seeker to come to a guru, to take help from the guru. The students will get teachings and instructions. The disciple gets inner guidance. the disciple, the soul of the guru directly. No uh, separation, no channels needed, no distance can break it. Fortunate to be connected with the guru. The names and the forms of the guru are not important. There is only one power which you can call guru. For you, Raji is the guru, but behind the Raji, it is the same guru, which is present in other apparent forms of the guru. But still, you are very fortunate. You can see the universal power. You can see the source in these eyes of this guru. This is a form, empty window in this universe. Through this window, you can see the truth. So it's very, very nice. Just continue like this. Then your mind and ego cannot touch you. Because mind and ego, they appear, they happen on a different level of consciousness. And this connection that disciple has with the guru happens at a much deeper level. Just remembering this connection, living this connection is more than enough actually. Just don't value what your mind says, only value what your heart says in this connection. You don't need to do anything actually. Everything is taken care of in this connection. Very nice, Lourdes. Uh, Lourdes, you are saying there is a strange sound here. You are hearing a strange sound. Let me check if there is any technical issue. Um, if anybody has any problem in the audio quality, please let me know. Because Mila, you are saying there is some background noise. Has anybody know? It's better. It's better now. Okay. Must be power supply. There was a power failure here, so it was running on power backup. Okay, nice. You are no, Lourdes, you are saying no. Okay, nice. Thank you, dear. Oh, okay. Lourdes, you are saying that I heard everything you said, dear Raji. This is very nice, Lourdes. Just never forget to do this. That's all. Here, listen to it very, very well. The noise of the mind is always going to come in the way of this voice of the Guru. And your decision, your desire to be free will decide what you will listen. Will you listen to the Guru or will you listen to the mind? And if you can listen to the Guru, the noise of the mind is nothing. It's just nothing. Just have trust. Whenever needed, ask for help. Not really physically, maybe sometime. When not possible, just close your eyes. Ask for help. Help is always there. Because the Guru is always there with you. Within, just close your eyes. And it's not a poetic expression. It is a simple truth. All are together already. Just to check and find and enjoy. Thank you, Mila. You are saying thank you. Thank you. Okay. Jamie, you are also saying there is a intermittent buzzing sound. Now it is gone. Maybe it was because of power backup. The house was running on power backup because of power failure for some time. Maybe it was because of that. Okay. Jamie, you are asking, dear Raji, lately sometimes I feel very stressed and lost. Can you help? Yes. When you are, let's say, working, doing some work professionally, I mean in the office, like mental work, computer programming, or anything else, physical work also, let's say, your body gets tired. So in the evening you need to rest little bit. In the night you need to sleep also. But do you, when you feel very tired, do you say that it is something bad? It's not good. It should not be here. No, you know it is nature that you will work, you will feel tired, and then you will rest. Like this, mind also feels tired, which is experienced in the form of stress. So there is nothing wrong in the stress. It is okay. Where mind is simply saying that let us stop working right now and give me some free space, free time, so that I can adjust myself, so that the energies can relax, everything can relax. Your mind mechanism, brain can relax. So nothing wrong in the stress. Or stress may mean that you are crossing the usual limit of yourself. Your usual limit of the mind you are crossing, maybe, of yourself, maybe. So nothing wrong in the stress. Feeling lost is something very important, and I want to say something about it. Feeling lost is actually connected with the feeling of settled, feeling of living a life with where you are totally settled, or you have got something, because any experience, any feeling is relative. It is not absolute. If something absolute happens and there is no relative background within you, then you will see it as it is. Feeling, there is a feeling I'm lost. and it will appear perfectly as it actually is. But the feeling I'm lost is relative actually, relative to the opposite of this feeling, where I feel I'm not lost. I'm like here. So there are subtle levels of energies, consciousness, where we are more settled, you can say. But that is not our home yet. That is not your home yet. They are changeful, very deep, very intimate, but changeful. And they don't mostly get chance to change or show their changes unless we become conscious, unless we become very, very conscious. So this feeling I am lost happens to those who are becoming very, very conscious now. So their deeper level, where opposite of this feeling, this sense of settlement was there, is also being shaken, you know, is also being exposed as something which can change. This feeling of lost, feeling that I feel like lost something is very nice actually. Uh, I'm, I'm happy, Jemmy, that it is like this. Just don't do anything. Just simply don't do anything about it. Face everything as it is. I feel lost. Okay. The only thing I feel every seeker must remember that keep in touch with your heart in some way. If you are fortunate to have connection, contact with the awakened being, don't lose this connection. Everything will be all right. Sorry. Because there might be some time when the over whole experience looks like so too much that it has covered your whole sky and you don't have any clarity what to do now, which is part of the process. Takes time. Sometime it happens like this. But then this connection with this awakened being can help you a lot. Few words and it will clear so many things. Because it is not the you are not the one. You are not this these clouds. This feeling of lost that I'm feeling lost or anything. You are the one who is seeing these things, and the one who is seeing these things is never lost. But because it is not aware, meaning because you are not aware of yourself, you are dependent on feelings. So the opposite feeling of being lost was present, and you got identified with it. You started living as if it is yourself, as if it is your intimate, deeper layer. Through your inquiry, through your investigation, you discovered something which is giving you this feeling that what happened, what's wrong. No, there is nothing wrong. Everything is perfect. So just don't do anything. Allow everything to be as it is, and the sky will become more clean. Meaning, you will be able to see things. You will be able to, in some way, in a deeper way, understand what is happening. Just give it some time. The thumb rule is let everything move. You don't move. Whenever you get chance, just sit and watch. Watch as if you have to know something about it. You just sit. Whatever comes in front of you, anyway, it is known in some way. It is seen. Jamie, I hope did it help? Like answer. If you have any further question in this regard, please continue. We can continue talking. Yeah, Suki, you're saying I cannot hear anything. Suki. Any other question anybody want to ask? I while there is no Jamie, you are saying thank you, Raji. It's a great help to understand the words. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you for listening. Thank you for receiving the light. Thank you. I equally feel joy. Thank you. There one thing I have been saying many times, and I again want to highlight. In the ancient times, listening has been identified as a great art in the spiritual circles. So a seeker, a disciple, comes and sits with the Guru and slowly learns the art of listening, listening to the words of Guru. And what is in the way? Why he is not able to listen in the from the very first day? His own understanding, his own knowledge that he thinks or she thinks that he or she has. And slowly, the knowledge that he think he has goes just by sitting and listening. We don't really have knowledge, most of us, when we are in this seeking phase. We have a sense of knowledge. I call it illusion of knowledge. And because everybody else is happily accepting that illusion of this illusion of knowledge, nobody questions and everybody takes it as truth, lives lives with it as if living with the truth, true knowledge. That is what makes it true actually. That is what makes it converts it into truth actually. But a seeker of truth will not get stuck here. The seeker of truth will at any cost go within, go through the different changes of perception, different changes of understanding and standpoint even, perspective even, and continues. And the very first thing that you start discovering is that what you think you know is not true. It may be, but you are not sure anymore. And all these things can happen if you listen carefully. You value the words of the Guru more than the words of your mind. Because you value the words of the mind, meaning you value them as truth, you live from there. They always come in the way, like all the words of the Guru goes to the mind. They are examined there, whether it is true or not, whether I should accept it or not, should I question back or not. Whereas the scene is there is something called mind to be used when you are connecting with others, when you are connecting with outer reality, you can say, reality which is present on surface, temporary, changeful. When you are connecting with anything like this, any truth like this, in which we are right now, this satsang, there is a direct possibility of connecting with each other. So I can actually tell you what is truth in the internally. So the words will continue, I will, you will continue listening, words will go in the mind, understanding will go within yourself. Something like this. It is possible. The only condition is that you don't have too much faith in your mind. So when mind has a different opinion than what I am saying, then you listen and value what I say and examine. When you listen, you naturally see. The power of listening is that you don't have to do anything about anything. Just listening is enough. Just listening, and seeing takes place naturally, immediately, immediately. So you are avoiding all the techniques, their effects, and the sense of journey and progress. This is the power of listening. It has been a great art which in the ancient times seeker have been practicing. Guru have been telling that learn this art of listening, because what is being told to you in this kind of satsang is something totally new for the mind, and is totally familiar to you, the self. So mind will not be able to understand it at all, and you will immediately understand it if you don't allow your mind to interfere, meaning if you don't listen to the mind. So mind will say, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what is this. And still if you continue listening, you will understand what is it, what I am talking. You don't have to understand these words and this kind of teaching at the level of mind. You need to give some space for this teaching so it can enter into your heart. It can remove the darkness of your mind. So this is what I feel like sharing today. If anybody has any questions, last questions, please you can ask. I want to say to you with a lot of love that you are already truth. You are already a perfect being. Just to give up the notion of knowledge. So just don't touch these words like being, consciousness, self, truth, ego, mind, thoughts, trouble, emotions, negative emotions, sadness. These are all just words, and you are living them as truth, and which is overlapping the reality, which is these are blinding your view. Just don't touch these things, and you are perfect. Very soon you start living as yourself, and you discover the truth is discovered, not searched. You don't search or seek for it. You discover, meaning it is already present. When you stop running here and there, then you discover what is already present. And truth is discovered not by the mind, not by the seeking mind, but by the truth itself. Seeking mind is a very um, incompatible lifestyle of the truth. Mind is nothing but the truth, meaning mind is nothing but yourself. When you live through the concepts, then you live as mind, ego. When you live without the concepts, when you live as truth, then you live as self. But it is only you, the truth, which has possibility of living as truth or living as ego. Living through the concept is living as ego. So don't touch the concept, don't value them as truth. Then what is left? Truth. So this concept or this way, wrong way, this incompatible way of living through the mind, you cannot know this. You will know this when you don't touch the concepts, stay with yourself without doing anything. And if you are not able to stay with yourself without doing anything, without touching any concepts, then you need some techniques which can help you in this way, because you are not able to not do anything. So your habit of doing has become so strong that to break that habit, you need some strong hit in your head in some way. That techniques do that. Neeraj, you are here. You are saying Namaste, Rajee. Love to see you here. Namaste, Neeraj. Very happy to see you are here. If you feel like asking anything, please you can ask. We are approaching end of this session now. Jemmy, you are saying when I listen, what to do when mind seems to agree with what you say? Is this dangerous? No, Jemmy, it is all right because mind is nothing but yourself, as I said. So there is no really there is no mind anywhere. It is just the that you have a possibility of seeing, looking at things directly or looking at things through concepts. Concept mean borrowed knowledge. And when your mind is becoming more and more clean, and you are not living through the concepts, then your mind is also able to agree that yes, it is true. But your mind agreeing to this means nothing to you actually, because it is not the mind which has to agree, or it is not the mind which has to live this. Your mind can agree, but it is a faculty like a computer, biological computer. It does not have capacity to live. So it is neither good nor bad. It's same. It's okay. You can leave it as it is. And don't separate anything like mind or anything. Just to separate knowledge and innocence. Look at everything through your innocence, not through knowledge. Because knowledge at this point is conceptual knowledge, not the true knowledge. Otherwise, let everything be one. Mind and no mind is okay. It is all same. How you are agreeing is what is more important, not which part of yourself is agreeing. It is just part of yourself. Mind is not separate from you. It is like uh, knowing about a milkshake on the internet, having a chat about it, versus tasting the milkshake. When we are personally present, we will taste it. We will not talk about it. Maybe we will talk about it after tasting, but not before. So mind agreeing is like this agreeing on the conceptual level that it seems to be correct thing to do. I nothing wrong in this. But just mind agreeing does not mean that you will be able to taste the milkshake. I hope I answer your question, Jamie. Avnesh, you are saying that here transmission is good. Okay. Lourdes, you are saying, beloved Raji, thanks very much for taking the time to answer my question. Love you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you, Lourdes. Jamie, you are saying, yes, thank you. Okay. To all of you, what is important for the seeker of truth is not how much you jump upon things, how many techniques you have covered, how much knowledge you have gained, how many concepts you have cleared. None of these things matter. What matters is how much you stop, how much you stay with whatever it is. Don't bring any knowledge here that, okay, I am staying here, so I am staying as the self, I am staying as consciousness, I am the consciousness now, and then mind is coming. As long as consciousness is there, mind will come because consciousness is a concept as much as mind is. Otherwise, there is no consciousness, there is no mind, there is only one truth that you are moving through different channels of the possibilities within this body and mind system. Thinking is one possibility, memory is one possibility, future vision, future imagination is one possibility. It is just you, the truth. So if you bring in these ideas that, okay, I'm staying as myself now, then your opposite of the self is very soon coming. Don't worry. You're not going to stay here longer. No. Just stay. So the more you choose to stay here with whatever it is, the more your eyes open up, you know, the more you are able to see clearly. Because this staying is, you can imagine little bit like in this picture, it is little bit like inside yourself is like a ancient cave of yourself, natural light. But this natural light is relatively dim relative to the artificial light you have been living with, artificial light of the mind. As you go in, you feel it is dark, but as you stay, your eyes get adjusted to this natural light. Then you see what is what. And once you see this natural light, the artificial light becomes artificial light immediately. Until you see this real light, artificial light remains real light for you, and you live that light as true light. This is the meaning of staying. Just stay with whatever it is. The artificial light, the mind, and your fascination and your engagement and habit with it, attachment, that will play a certain role for some time, will try to pull you back into this artificial light, the play of this artificial light. Don't touch anything. If you don't touch knowledge, nothing can take you out of it. Anything is happening, any sense of knowledge, that I must do something now because I know it is right or it is wrong. If you don't know it is right or it is wrong, nothing can take you away from this present moment where you are. So, this is the essence of meditation, how much you stay with yourself without doing anything. That is what is going to break this spell of the psychological mind. Just stay, let everything move, you don't move. Because if you are moving, you will not be able to see. Then you will have a relative view, continuously, relatively. You will not have an absolute view of the whole thing. So let everything move. You just stay and don't move. This is a great sadhana. I invite all of you to come to be here with me in this moment, with whatever you have within yourself. Allow everything to move. Allow everything to be the way it is within yourself, your body and senses, report of the senses, movements in the thought level, in the mind. Allow everything to be as it is. Stop defining anything, that this is my body, these are my body parts, this is my mind, these are thoughts. Stop defining everything. Let everything be unknown to you in this moment. Live with this unknownness in this moment. And don't try to understand anything. Give enough space for the truth to reveal itself. When it reveals itself, it clears all the darkness, everything. When you keep fighting, you don't give enough space to it. Stay wherever you are right now, with whatever you have within. Let your beliefs, concepts rest for some time. When you are like this here, there is no separate body, there is no separate mind anywhere, there is no ego, there is no suffering. There might be experiences, but not suffering. Suffering is result of defining things, holding on to beliefs, having preferences. This is the result of suffering is result of these things. In this moment, no preferences, no knowledge, no defining anything. You have this capacity to not touch anything, howsoever powerful it is. The power of mind is power of habit, and the habit lies in you, not in the mind. So you don't need to do anything in the mind to break this habit called mind. You can break this habit by just being here like this, not moving, not doing anything. And every moment you are breaking this habit more and more. Doing anything is keeping the habit of mind alive, keeping the habit called mind alive. There is no such thing as mind. It is the habit of the being of yourself, habit of living through the concepts, through the words, through the definitions. And how you break the habit? By consciously staying, just consciously stay. Consciously decide not to move, not to do anything. This is the effort that you have to, effort of not making any efforts. Consciously remembering again and again, I will not do anything. And there is a field of consciousness, there is a level of consciousness within yourself. You are that, which is effortless already. And in this effortful approach, you touch that effortless sometime. Then it becomes much easier for you. So you don't really have to do anything. You have to just do it as long as you are not able to touch that effortless layer. Once you touch that, you just don't do anything. You will stay there only in that layer. Then everything is allowed totally. Mind and its activities are totally allowed, and you don't have any problems. And you don't move at all. And when you allow this mind to be like this, without touching the mind becomes silent. Very soon it becomes silent. Mind is nothing but yourself, reflection of yourself. It strictly follows what you like, what you don't. So this simple thing can save not only save you from a lot of trouble, it can save many years of your life. It is most useless technique as far as mind and concepts are concerned. For the mind, for the great seekers, mind is a great seeker. No? So for this great seeker called mind, which knows too much, this technique is totally useless. But for you, the truth, this is your home. Stay in this home. Then nothing can touch you. So for all of you who are listening to me right now or who will watch this video later on, if you want to know the truth right now, if you are interested right now in tasting the truth, then you just be here without doing anything, without moving. Let everything move. You don't move. This is the technique, this is the way. But if you don't want to taste the truth right now, you want to know about it, and you want to continue your course of spirituality, then there are many techniques which you can follow. Nothing wrong in that, but you will come back to this point anyway. Maybe not now. Maybe you are not mature enough to value what I am saying, which is okay. You will become mature by doing practices. By failing, you will become mature and then you will listen more than you speak, and all is perfect if it is like this. It was beautiful sitting with all of you like this, and I thank you all. I thank all the beings which are connected in this